Have you ever heard the saying, patience is a virtue? Testing. Hi everybody, I hope everybody's having a good day or as good a day as possible. And today's video is going to be about patience and why it's important. And not only is patience important, patience is a virtue. So let's define virtue. According to Google, virtue is broadly defined as behavior showing high moral standards, righteous or general moral excellence. So basically, patience is behavior or a character trait of a good person. And patience is important because all good things take time to grow. And this is with people, places, or things. And this is why people say good things come to those who wait. And what usually grows in the waiting is valuable and long-lasting. And this is why it's important to wait or needed in order to create something valuable and long-lasting long-term. I don't know about you, but I hate waiting, and I've had to learn to be patient. It wasn't an easy process, but it's worth it because when you grow things and you take the time to nurture it, let it grow, and wait for it to blossom and bloom, what you get is worth it. So patience is definitely needed, but it's not fun. It can suck a lot, but temporarily, because in the end, usually it's supposed to pay off unless you're investing in something that isn't necessarily good or healthy. But if the investment is definitely good, and you just have to wait on it, it sucks, but it's worth it in the end. Alright, so I'm gonna give an example using brownies. Alright, so you could either buy stale old brownies from the store or actually bake homemade brownies at home. And one option is quick and easy, but it doesn't give you the best results. And the other option takes time, takes planning, takes effort and patience, but you get the best results. So which one do you think is the best option? Some people may choose the first option for convenience sake, but let's say that isn't really needed. Let's say you have all the time needed to make it. Which one will give you the better option? You want brownies, but you don't just want any brownies, you want good brownies. So you take the time, you look up the recipe, you gather the ingredients. If not, you gotta go buy them, and then you bake it. You mix stuff up, you bake it, and you wait for it to cool off, and you have your results. Come to find out, those have been the best brownies you've had in a long time. And it was worth it. It was worth the wait, it was worth the effort. And this is just an example that can be used as like a metaphor for other things. That basically the option that took more effort and took longer had the best result. And that may not be the case for everything, but for a lot of things in life, that is the case. If you want great things, they usually take time to grow. Usually when it comes to these things, it's like, the question is, how much effort are you willing to put in, even if it is waiting and not actually doing physical things, especially if you're a doer and you like to do things, be on the move, and your effort is to just chill out and let things grow and work and evolve and do their own thing. Even that's effort. What effort are you willing to put in? Like just letting the brownies bake in the oven, you gotta chill out, relax, just let it rise, let it cook, and see what happens next. In this case, you poured effort and love and time into those brownies, and they came out amazing. And this is, how do I say this? This applies to many things in life. If you put effort and time into things, they grow beautifully, but you have to be willing to do it. even if it sucks, because it's gonna pay off in the end. Your grass grows where you water it. You have to put intentional and consistent effort into watering your grass. And then after putting in the effort, there's only one thing left to do. You gotta watch it grow. And it takes time, takes patience, a lot of waiting. But even though it looks like nothing's happening, something is definitely happening. Growth is happening, evolution is happening, things are blossoming slowly but surely. And some things just can't be rushed. And if they are rushed, they'll come out rushed, incomplete, or missing some things, or just messed up, or just not at its best. And it's important to have that patience, that time, and to be able to be willing to be patient, even if you hate waiting, like I do. But if you actually take the time to make sure no stone was left unturned, and you're very thorough and meticulous, and you take your time to really do things correctly, put in that effort, water your grass, put in those intentions, staying consistent, and watch what fruit your trees bear. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be big, it's going to be grand, and all of that work is going to pay off eventually. And after all that work and all that effort and all that waiting, it's going to feel really good to earn that. And you're going to feel like you deserve it. It's going to be hard for imposter syndrome to creep up on you, because no, you waited for that to grow. Yeah, you worked on that. Yeah, you watered that grass, and when those fruits start to bear, you're going to enjoy them, and you're going to feel like you deserve them, and you do, and it's going to feel great. And this was just a reminder, or me talking about why I think patience is important. And that's all for today. I love you, take care of yourself, and I'll catch you